Our exclusive reports from the Waimanalo puppy farm have sparked anger and frustration across the state. But they've also sparked change. What's being done? What can be done to keep this from happening again? We'll explain when we come back. You're watching Sunrise. All right, thank you very much, Ben. It is now 7:11. We have Keone Vaughn here from the Hawaiian Humane Society and Senator Clayton He to talk about that puppy farm in Waimanalo and other potential farms across the state. Well, first of all, Keone, we have Sammy here, right?
Yep, this is Sammy. This was the beagle featured in the undercover video. Look how great he's doing.
Yeah.
He'll be made available for adoption on Tuesday, and we'll be doing a special screening to ensure a forever home.
Yeah. Now, you know, people, there's so many tips that people need to know and be aware about when they're going for a potential pet, and to keep from getting someone from one of those puppy farms. What are some of the tips? What should people ask?
Well, the first thing they should do is ask themselves, can they love a poi dog just as much as they can a purebred? All pets need unconditional love. The other thing is, you know, call the Hawaiian Humane Society. Call us and ask us, are we working with the pet stores to ensure that these puppies are coming from homes where welfare is more important than profit.
Now, Senator, we're trying to make sure that this doesn't happen again, and part of that is a bill that you're going to introduce, right?
Well, there's several issues that we're going to address next year in the session. Perhaps one of the most important is to allow the Humane Society access. Presently, if they go to a site and the owner declines to allow them in, they cannot enter. What we'll try to do is address it through a judicial expedited hearing process so that they can get permits to get in, so that the puppy mill owner cannot hide the abused animals, for example. The other one is to require necessary veterinary care for the animals, and you know, we'll try to do it as quickly as we can. I think my colleagues will support this.
Yeah, I mean, just by looking at the video, it's hard to watch, but you know, how did it get to that point? I mean, how is there not regulation to begin with from the beginning?
Well, there is a cruelty to animal statute to pet animals, which is a felony. Unfortunately, it's not. It doesn't reach far enough into breeding. This is a new horizon for many states. The latest state that adopted puppy mill legislation is Missouri. So there is a template available. I've been looking at it. I have an attorney on staff that also has been looking at it. We'll also have to do a licensing legislation, but that would require a sunrise resolution by the auditor. So we can do intermediary steps and in the long run look at licensing puppy mill breeders, requiring licensed veterinary care, and giving the Humane Society access so that they can ensure the health of the puppies.
That's true. And it's even more important, Keone was just saying, that there's no way to ballpark or even just imagine how many puppy mills there are out there. Keone, Senator, thank you very much for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. It is now 7:14, and Howard, what's going on?
Okay, well, coming up, we're going to have the West Coast edition of your hotel report with the Legos. So stay tuned for that on the Friday edition of Hawaii News Now Sunrise.
Thank God it's